your really great friends. So you decided to make a channel called Something Games. Welcome back. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Objection! This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time!
After this testimony, I find that hard to believe. Your boy's a fucking lying bitch. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Rat! Put him in the spot! That's all you have to do!
I like how you're...
Oh yeah, remember now! Would you care to give your testimony? Would you care to give your testimony again?
The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Wait a minute, there was a blackout!
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching the video was dead for open. He was born. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m.
Actually, no. No, there was a blackout.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a tape program. With Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
So there's just such a long space of time when you...
It's because my brain shorts out and I just sort of zone out for 5 minutes there. And it's just...
Yeah, I get it. Don't worry. Come on, Discord, work. Dang, Discord. Yeah. This is you.
Rat!
Thanks, Mia. I've got this one.
I'm sorry, I'm zoned.
Yeah. You're... I'm sorry, sir. But how exactly would there be a television if there was a blackout?
Hold it right there, dirtbag.
Hold it right there, you piece of crap. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Yeah. Well, the defense pays the point. Do you have an explanation for that, Mr. Sweet? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Jesus, I can't stop voting something. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good.
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Oh, wait. How are we still believing this guy? I remember now. Mr. Sawyer. The court would prefer to hear accurate testimony from the very beginning. Why are you still trusting him? Because these constant corrections are harming his credibility. No shit, motherfucker. That you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I heard it must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawyer. Let's hear your testimony one more time, please. Before I just fucking kill you.
No, not the laser eyes.
Not the laser eyes. Anything but the laser eyes.
No, anything with the laser eyes. It's you.
Oh, shit, sorry. I actually didn't hear the time I saw it.
Still
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Was there? I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, the murder weapon.
The killer, yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hold. Yeah, the murder weapon the killer used to hit the victim. It must have been what I saw.
No. It's a statue.
I think it's also a clock, isn't it? You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. I mean, who the fuck keeps the clock 3 hours off, but alright. Go off, I guess.
Gladly. Is it a clock?
I don't think there is, actually. I think he's bullshitting.
No, it's a statue. I'm calling out your bullcrap. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
You and your objections and your evidence. It's everything you
Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It.
Hey, I saw it. I was there. That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
How the fuck are you gonna pull that way? Yeah, it's
As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud.
That's not how you do clocks.
As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
Motherfucker. So the murder weapon was a TIG clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Try it? Like, have we tried to use the clock yet?
Wait, no. Since it doesn't look like a clock, it doesn't look. Let me look at the court record. So apparently this is a clock, but just looking at it, it doesn't look like a clock, right?
Sure.
Yeah, and
Okay, so I couldn't hear you.
oh, what I said was that just looking at it, it just doesn't look like a clock. So the only way you knew that would be a clock is if you
Yeah.
you looked into it. You looked into it. So yes, I have a problem. Your Honor.
You are the murderer.
Your Honor, there was a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. This is you?
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment.
Because he's the goddamn murderer.
You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. I know because of the scene at the beginning of this trial.
You know, the one that we all saw because we're not fucking idiots?
Yeah,
Wait, y'all didn't see that? It must be me illusioning again.
I must be God. Man, being a lawyer and a god is
Prove I was
hard.
in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard.
Where just clapped the voice, man? What the hell?
Sorry. It's all you.
Oh, sorry. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sarge, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, the voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
He knows what the fuck we're talking about. Yeah. Would the witness care to elaborate? dumbass hoe? Did you track the victim at the clock, dumbass hoe? Why does he look like Hitler with a nose? I never, that day,
He's
yeah.
bald!
You want to fucking pay a lawyer? Because that's a power move.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Burn! Says strong words from the murderer.
Yeah.
Give him death!
Man, this guy's really guilty, don't you think so, Johnson?
Order! Order in the court, I say. Good lord, people, do I have to keep telling you?
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Mr. Wright?
Your Honor?
Your claim against the clock? Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully and not fuck it up like I did with Larry's wife. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawyer heard was definitely this clock. The fact is clear if you simply try sounding the clock.
Yeah.
Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. It's you.
I mean, it's a statute of thinker. That's certainly a strange way to announce the time. That means not the statute of thinker. It's the whole gimmick here.
Well, it is the thinker, after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Rat?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25.
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between Mr. Sarrett heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sarrett, try to talk your way out of this one.
You forgot what? You forgot what?
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
It's the murderer. Why are you listening to him? Well, I mentioned the clock is running 3 hours slow. It's really nothing. How do you know 3 hours running 3 hours slow to tell you the murder?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, yeah. If you can't prove that, you don't know the time.
Oh, crap, shit. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Ah, man, Larry's going to go to jail for some...
Larry's fucking dead.
Yeah. Dang it, I was so close.
Mr. Rat, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your theory.
Bitch!
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit.
It's so obviously him. Come on. Everyone saw the beginning scene.
Were you not watching the cutscene, Mr. Judge? I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You threw your toupee. That's on you. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal.
You are a criminal.
You lawyers are all slime.
I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing...
I mean, not really. Larry's, like, just because this guy didn't do it doesn't mean... Or just because Larry didn't do it, obviously.
Yeah, very obviously. No matter the amount of jokes we make, that... This is you.
No, not so fast, Mr. Shelley. Not so fast, Mr. Shelley.
Mia! I mean, Chief!
Jesus! Listen up, Brad. Don't tell me this one away! Not like this!
Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that.
Well, yeah. But it doesn't mean you can still hit the way and try thinking out of the clock. Don't waste time down fast. As soon as the clock is there, what's slow? And wait, don't waste time down fast? What? No. Pretty slow. The clock is more than enough. Oh, Mia, no. Ask yourself, wow, was the clock 3 hours slow? Did I just say clock?
I think you did.
Figure out the reason, you'll have the proof. I'm sorry, that's my 40 and football, right?
Maybe we'll prove it next time on Something Games.